Gemini, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. If you're new here, I hope you like and subscribe. I am smirking because I've been having a heck of a time trying to get this reading off the ground and started, but here's hoping this is the time that works. If you're new here, I hope you like and subscribe. I typically share what's going on with me in the moment, Gemini, with the reading because it does resonate. And even me having these hard time getting this reading going, I found myself saying aloud, wow, I feel like I'm repeating myself. And I thought that's part of a message because it resonates for me. So maybe someone out there has been repeating themselves, or they feel like they're having to repeat themselves to someone. Starting right off the rip, Gemini, you have been in my thoughts for the day. I just woke up and was like Gemini reading before I start doing the other things that I have to do. But if you're new here, thanks for coming. Please check out the other signs in your chart. If you're a Gemini born at the end, 17th through the 20th, check out the Gemini Cancer cusp signs readings. Doing all those things, Gemini, helps me and my channel grow, and I really appreciate your support. I have a pre-message for you guys for Gemini that I actually started last weekend when I began to get ready for this reading, but just it wasn't clear. I wasn't clear enough to do the reading, so I've had the pre-message sat here for Gemini. And I don't always keep the pre-messages that I start with when I don't actually do the reading. If something comes up and I can't do it then, sometimes I throw away those pre-messages because it just doesn't resonate with me anymore. But this pre-message, Gemini, that I wrote down last Sunday, it actually resonated for me this week in a moment where I needed to hear this, and it like caught my eye. I went over and reread what I had written down, and I was like, wow, I needed to hear this at that time, so I'm sticking with this pre-message, Gemini. I'm also being reminded to just share that like I've been watching my older Gemini and Gemini Cancer cusp readings, and they've been super resonating for me right now within the past month. And I'm talking about readings from like over the summer. So if you have a moment, and you can let me know if it resonates, I encourage you to go check out those other readings. So if you're new here, I normally shuffle through the index cards and get 6 cards. Sometimes it takes a while, and that usually I've interpreted in my readings as I still have pre-messages to get through and things to share. And when I've said everything that I'm meant to say, then the cards pop out and I get on going. Gemini, I was shuffling this deck this morning and getting ready for this reading, and I had 6 cards fall out. I wrote down the messages, but I didn't want to take them because it didn't fall out during the reading, but it didn't escape me the coincidence, irony, message that 6 cards flipped up to me, and I obviously needed to see what they said. Let me take a sip of my Dunkies. So the cards that fell out were, I have to give my family my attention, it's not you. Give this person opportunity, a chance. Guilt trip is emotional manipulation. It's them, not you. Triggered. Bullying due to issues, insecurities. And as I reread that over, it just speaks to me of like someone who maybe doesn't have to be, but like someone who's using making excuses, and then like having reasons. Like there's excuses for why they're doing what they're doing or what they've done. Like they canceled the plan at last minute, and they've come up with this excuse that always seems to involve their children or their family, and it's like absolutely upsetting to someone, and they're wondering if like if this is being done on purpose or like what's going on, and I really do think it is. That's a message for somebody. Like if you've thought that someone's actions or behaviors are like done on purpose to have an effect on you, then it is. I don't know. That's just the message I'm getting there. The pre-message that resonated with me in the middle of the week, in the moment that I needed it, because I was feeling this, it was that Gemini is worried about things too far down the line. Felt of advice of to practice mindfulness, be in the present. What can you control? Control your frame of mind. Like change those I can'ts to I can. Change those I'm back to like I can't go through this, or I can't do this, with like I can go through this, I can do this. Worried about things too far down the line. Something about keeping all spinning plates up and bouncing between responsibilities, job, people. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities right now. Feeling like you have to be keeping things afloat, or you are keeping things afloat. Currently meaning a lot to many. As I sat down and was like re-looking at this pre-message before this, I was reminded of, flashed into my head, I had a dream last night about my work. I've started a new job within the past few weeks, and like my own anxiety level, worried about things too far down the line. My anxiety has been bad. And in my dream, my boss was telling me, like, you're doing a good job. Like, you're doing a good job. Like, we can see that you're doing it. Like, it was really, I'm getting more of it in my mind right now, and I don't want to, like, share too much about it, but she was, like, saying to me that she's seen me, what I'm doing, and, like, you're doing a good job, but, like, even better than they expected or something like that, and, okay, we'll keep going forward with that. The song Taking Care of Business, I don't know who sings it, it's like an 80s rock song. That popped into my head this morning too when I was thinking about getting ready for this reading and stuff and doing things around here, but I was consciously thinking about this Gemini reading, and Taking Care of Business popped into my head. So I started imagining someone like they are the boss at work, or you are a boss at work in some degree, shape, or form. And then there's someone who's taking control of their household as well. Like you are taking care of business in the house. Maybe there's renovations that need to be done. Maybe there's things that you've been avoiding that you're taking care of. But it could just be like housework, things, laundry, dishes, vacuuming, dusting. But it's a, I don't want to say business. Maybe you have house cleaning. Maybe that is your business. Taking care of business. It's your own business. Maybe something that's going on in your household, in your personal life. It's your business and you need to take care of it, or you are taking care of it. This also could be work related. Like there is stuff to be done and you're taking care of it, or that's what you're doing. You've been taking care of business every day. Again, wow, I feel like I'm repeating myself. If I've made it in the beginning of this one this far, I couldn't get the Gemini reading off the ground. I had like all these interruptions or whatever. When I did sit down to start this, it was 12:12 on my phone, and that didn't go over my head. Like that's, I'm pretty sure, the Hanged Man Pisces energy. The numbers also come down, I thought 3 and 3. It's double Empress energy, but it's also to me like, well, to many, it's like it's a master number. It's a very well in-tuned number. Maybe you have strong intuition, but the numbers all came down to 6 too. So I was like, well, Gemini. Maybe Gemini's waiting on something. Maybe you are stuck on something, stuck in something, stuck to something or someone. I'm even thinking like stuck to your guns. Like you stuck to your guns about something, and maybe this is part of taking care of business. This could be work related, could be personal life. I'm getting someone who has like an active social life, or is trying to maintain friendships and like their love life, and then like going to the kids' things, and wow. All right, Gemini. Nothing's coming out yet. I just want to say, like, I'm also getting a feeling of like 2 personalities, like 2 sides to a Gemini. That taking care of business side, and then there's someone who is trying to keep their friendships afloat, where they go out. I don't want to say a double life, but like someone has like 2 sides to them. Happening a lot in these readings. Like the cards just aren't popping. I don't think I'm doing anything different. Ooh, I think I'm gonna stop here. This just popped in my hands. Yes, I'm gonna go back here and stop it here. Who is she? That could be you, Gemini. That could be your people wondering about you. You could be wondering about someone. Obviously it says she, but like maybe it could be a masculine, but I'm heavily getting like people looking at you. Maybe they're wondering literally who you are, or you're seeing someone that you're like, who is that? Shh. This is getting me someone like secretly checking out an individual, like checking in on an individual. Just walk away. So the colors here are reminding me of a police officer, and because I just heard like the sirens too, like I just want to pull out someone could work in law enforcement, correctional officer, be some sort of authority figure. HBO's Insecure, Condola's predicament, being with someone who is in love with another. And that's right next to who is she. So let me keep going. Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I love your energy. Casual, not committing, multiple partners. Polyamory is at the bottom of the deck. Give it 6 months. Not mature enough. You go, girl. Pregnant. Are you happy? I am very strongly getting a feeling, Gemini, that either someone here has been interested or is interested in another person, and there's an essence of like someone isn't single here. It could be that they're in a relationship and are really attracted to you and interested in you, and or it's you're in a relationship and you're attracted to someone, or it could be like you're attracted to someone who's in a relationship and there's really nothing anybody can do about it. I don't even really think that this is like a serious relationship either. I think it's that it's like it could be someone that's just dating, like you're dating this person, but you're interested in someone else, or someone's interested in you while you're just dating someone. Like, I don't think you've been with this person more than 6 months, or they haven't been with someone more than 6 months. I'm also getting a feeling here of like it could be like a marriage or some sort of committed relationship, and another a couple that either hasn't been together for more than 6 months, like it's not that serious as this other relationship, but there also could be something of like an open relationship, where it's like ethically non-monogamous. I'm also getting it's like there could be something here of like we see each other but we're not together. Like there's other people that they may have in their lives, but they spend the most time together, but they wouldn't say they're in a relationship. They just spend time together. That is for somebody out there. Please let me know how that resonates, if it does. Ooh, Gemini. Eight of Pentacles, work. Taking care of business. Literally aligns right with what I was thinking. Because I started thinking like, maybe someone runs a business or has a business. Something about education, going into education. Six of coins. Someone could be born in 86, or the Chariot. Cancer energy. I feel like someone's getting paid or is about to get paid for work that they've done or work that they're doing. I got the Chariot here, followed by the Ten of Swords, and then the Devil, Capricorn energy. I started to think like going forward with ending an addiction or an obsession. So this is something that's unhealthy. And I feel like, or like this was someone and like they ended that and now they're going forward healthier. This definitely could be something work related, like how you felt at work before, or was just like chained to it, and like you were like obsessed with it, and it was very, I want to say controlling. You could have had a very controlling person around you at work or whatever, and you felt very like submissive to them or tied to them or whatever, like restricted. And I get the feeling of like breaking through it, breaking free from it, like coming to an end. This could have been a relationship too. It doesn't have to be a work thing. This could be a relationship that like was unhealthy. You were tied to it. There could have been addictions involved. If it's work related, it's like an overbearing coworker or boss, and it was just unhealthy and put someone in such a bad mood. Like someone was in such a bad mood because of this. It could have been a relationship. You were always in a bad mood because of this, and then you comes to an end. Like it ends. Either you, I'm getting someone like ending it. Like I can't, almost like I can't do this anymore, so I'm just gonna like end it. This is quitting the job, leaving the job, like giving up on the connection, whatever, leaving it. And it's like someone moves forward in a much healthier, happier direction. I got all that from those cards. And I think this moving forward, someone here has learned some life lessons and is about to learn more. Or like you are like cashing in karma points, like putting in the work and getting like feeling I get someone getting paid for the work that they do, or like I'm not gonna put into this more than I'm getting. 10 of Wands. Something about it could be work, like a lot on your plate, a lot to do, a lot to plan, a lot to think about. And it's like, wow, this is taking care of business. I feel like there's something here about I don't know if this is specifically work related. This could be life in general. Five of Wands, 5 of Cups reversed, 10 of Cups reversed. Just when I stopped, I get the feeling of like, this is gonna end up being like, it sounds like a really big message. I feel like there are people around you or in the world, whatever, that like see how much is on your plate, Gemini. They see what you're doing. You are the parent who is there for all your children, for everything, while working overtime and having little to no social life, because you can make sure you are there for your children. This is it's like it's recognized that you've put more on your plate than others because you can handle it or you can do it. And it's like, you know, you've taken on all this additional work, but you know you can do it. And like, people are noticing that. People notice or are seeing how hard you're working for what you have. And like, they know the struggles, the heartache, the losses, the changes that you've had in your life. And people really want to see you win, Gemini, okay? This is, people want to see you get your happiness. And it could be that you are secretly having this happiness that people don't know about. I think it's more of people have seen your changes in life, your major obstacles, your ups and downs. Like maybe you've almost had your reputation tarnished at one time or another, or you felt that. Like someone has had heartbreak, loss, and struggle. And like people see how hard you work, and they want to see you get the happiness that they feel you deserve. You're doing everything you can to keep all the plates afloat, going back to what I said in the beginning. Literally, keeping everything afloat for everybody, because you currently mean a lot to many people. Maybe this is part of what's keeping you spinning. I don't know, my fingers feel like numb. Like someone got like some circulation stuff going on right now. I don't know. People see, it's almost, I'm getting to with like, I love your energy and who is she, and like, even people who are madly in love with their partner can't help but feel like their heartstrings plucked towards your energy, Gemini. There's this energy here of someone who's like bit off way more than they can chew, or is just doing it with such grace. Like you're doing it, and I think you're worried about things too far down the line. Just worry about what you can do. You see, she's got 2 things over here, 2 events she didn't make it to, or 2 jobs she didn't get completed, or 2 assignments she still needed to do for the cobbler just came to my head, but this is giving me architect vibes for many reasons. But she's also completed all this, and she's about to finish this one, and she's going to get paid in return for those 6 that she's done and completed. So I feel like there's something here of like, maybe there are things falling through the cracks as you're trying to take care of business, but I get the feeling of like it being understood that like there's a lot of things on you. Yeah, you didn't make it to that I don't even know. I keep wanting to go to child or like grandchild. No, you didn't make it to that grandchild's cheerleading event, but it's because you were tackling this other obstacle or something that needed to be done, or you were doing or already had to do, and you were able to do something for that grandchild or with that grandchild for you to feel like you've made up for it because you're keeping all these spinning plates. You had to cancel on this client because you had this going on with your mother over here, and once you can assess this and get done with this, now you're over here back to that client because you mean so many to so many people. There's an issue in the staff of like this going on over here, and you know these people are relying on you and want to talk to you, but you have to be partial and you have to go over here to this, and it's like someone's doing the best with what they have and what they're doing, and like I get the feeling of sinking, like someone is sinking under all this work. Something about like not getting everything done that you'd like to get done, or maybe you felt like that. Like people see you trying, dude, like Gemini, like losing clumps of hair because you're stressed out. Maybe you're crying a little bit about all the things that you have to do. You're worried, but you're still getting it done. You're still doing it. You're trying. There's something here about you're trying. Even if you're not completely successful, you're trying. And I feel like this keeps going back for me to my dream, where it was like my boss was telling me like, you're doing it. We can see that you're doing it. And there's so many shortcomings that I have and things that I need to accomplish to be at where I'm completing all my tasks. But I feel like there's something here about like, people know that you have taken on a lot, that you have a lot on your back right now, that you're crying, trying to get shit done. There's something here about this is the way it's supposed to be though. Like this is, there will be an ultimate payoff. There will be an ultimate, like, you kept as much afloat as you could. So you missed this meeting, or you broke this person's heart because you had to. It's like you were doing your best to keep everything afloat. Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. I'm just getting like hard working, putting in the work. Like this is the person, male or female, who's like taking control and doing it. The Hermit, Virgo energy just came out, and 8 of Wands reversed. So these cards go 8, 6, 10, 9, 8. I just got like a real quick reading of like, this could be a connection that like there was someone or something here. The Lovers reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, 2 of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands. So heavy Gemini energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Magician reversed is here. Okay, I think this was someone that you are seeing or were seeing, and I don't think you are talking to this person any longer. This doesn't have to be love related. This could be that overbearing boss that you got away from. But there's something here of like there's no longer communication, and it's a feeling of you put so much into this. You didn't feel like you were getting back the same in return. It could be work related. You put a lot of work into something. You did not feel like you were getting compensated equally for all the work that you were having to do that was piling up, that you had to take care of. It was so much work. You were sinking. So you, it's almost like you let go of this. You stopped and moved on to something else. And it's like this energy or someone that you used to work so hard for and did so much for, you now don't even speak to, and like this person will just be part of like your lessons in life, and like there's absolutely no reason to communicate with this person. Like you are all set, done communicating with this energy. That's if it was like work related, like it's like your assistant who kept you on your toes, and you guys butted heads, but you had to work together and you had to make it happen. And now they've gone on to another job, they've left, and it's like they are just a figment of your imagination now, and like you no longer ever have to think about them or talk about them ever again. That is for somebody out there, because that just became so strong. If this is love related, this is like the feeling of like a love affair that was like really like important or passionate, or like you gave to it. You thought this was building towards something. You saw that you were not getting the same in return because someone was putting in an 8 of Pentacles energy. It was being sucked right up, and someone was giving in return 6 of Pentacles energy, and that's not equal. But in their eyes, I think this is like that toxic energy. In their eyes, it's somehow equal. And it's like someone was burdened by this connection. I'm being reminded of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, and just Edgar Allan Poe had a very big drinking problem. Someone can be from Baltimore or Maryland, but it's like this became a burden. Something became too much work. There was a separation, and there's no longer communication with this person, and it's just this feeling of like another one bites the dust. when I'd written down, wow, I feel like I'm repeating myself, I'd started to think someone dating, like, wow, I'm back to square one again, repeating what I'm a parent of this many kids, and like they're into this, and like you were just having this conversation first beginning to know you dates like 3 weeks ago before the last person, like you realized it wasn't equal and you had to move on, and now you're not even talking to that person anymore. I really got that. I hope that makes sense. I really got this really, I feel like there's quotes about this, like first it's I love you, next it's I can't wait to marry you, and then it's finally I'll never talk to you again. Something like that. How someone can be in our lives and mean so much, and then all of a sudden they're out of my life. I never have to speak to them again. I never will speak to them again. I just gotta let this commercial go by, and then I'm gonna jump into these others. Wow, Gemini. I really get this strong feeling too of like back to people are seeing how much work you're doing. They're seeing how hard you're working. Tying back into keeping all the spinning plates up, like it's admirable to people to see that you're doing everything. Knight of Pentacles. I also got a feeling here of like you're so good at what you're doing, it's like people want to give you more work, or maybe this is what it used to be. The Tower reversed. Scorpio, Aries energy. Nine of Cups kind of came from, I'm going to take it upright. The World reversed. Four of Swords reversed. I get the feeling here of someone realizing they don't have enough to offer, or feeling like they're coming with like one measly pentacle, and here's this person who has, this could be a bank account, like someone felt like they didn't or doesn't have enough money to compare to someone else. I get a feeling here of someone thinking that something isn't over, or is like hasn't accepted that something is over. This is going back to that love affair that was like, could have been really fast, but someone is like, the Magician reversed, Magician upright came out and it landed on the Hermit. I get someone who's wanting to hear from you, Gemini. Ace of Pentacles. They want you to bring them something. This could be the Star. Eight of Wands reversed again. Two of Cups. Oh, God, yes. Three of... All right, you got someone who... This is what I was saying. Like, you were talking to someone. This could be an old coworker. This could be someone you broke up with. They want you to reach out to them. I don't think this is you. I think this... Maybe you have stopped communicating with them, but they're, like, willing you. They're, like, trying to practice prayer. They're trying to conjure, like, trying to, like, make you talk to them. it's almost like they want you to reach out to them to like make up or make things right. Yeah, to heal a situation. I think I understand why. Because there's a difference here in what someone can give to a situation, and it's like they see how much like someone has going on, or like they see what someone has going for them, all the spinning plates, the social life, the work life, the responsibilities, the people, the jobs, all the people that they mean to, what they mean to, and they feel like they're kind of like this insignificant person in comparison to the other individual. It's almost like I don't have, this is so weird. It's like a social status thing. Like I'm not at the same status as you, and like I see what you have going for you. So that's why I don't want to reach out to you, because I don't feel like I have the same going on for me the way that you have everything going on for you. So I'm just going to hope and pray and look at your social media and wonder like who's that in your likes, and like just like creep around and think about you, because I want you to reach out to me. I don't want to reach out to you because I don't really have anything to offer you. This could also be someone who's like, they don't want to be serious. They could be seeing someone, but they keep thinking about you, Gemini, or however this resonates. You could be seeing someone and you keep thinking about another. But knowing that this someone here is non-committal, casual, could be seeing multiple people, like that's why they won't reach out, because they don't want to be non-committal. They don't want to be casual. This is giving me like, you can't, someone knows they can't give the other person what they want or what they're looking for. So that's why they're not giving anything to it. But it's like the person who knows, I'm not going to give you what you want. I want you to reach out to me though. Wow, that's so weird. That's so ass backwards. I hope that makes sense. The Emperor. Aries energy. 7 of Wands. Judgment. I don't know who wants to come back around, but someone is just too busy at work doing their thing. Justice reversed. The Devil. King of Swords. Libra, Capricorn energy. I really think it's like stopping communication with could be an Aries, could be a masculine figure, but it was someone that you were, could be a boss, like someone you were close with, okay? Ending communication, ending connection with that, ooh, and beginning to build a connection elsewhere, because that's the 8 reversed, the Emperor 7. This is going forward in another direction, which is what I was saying, I think, in the very beginning with that Chariot card. I'm being reminded of it. And it's like someone doesn't want to accept that, like, they can't give a love offer, or that you've given a love offer and that it's over. They can't accept that you guys are no longer connected. Queen of Cups reversed. I get a feeling of like not caring about something or someone anymore. Knight of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords upright, and then the 9 of Pentacles reversed. They haven't heard from you because you're not single. Or you haven't heard from them because they aren't single. Strength reversed. Leo energy. 8 of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups. Wow, back to 86. 86. and then 8 of Cups reverse, and then the 6 of Cups reverse, 86. 5 behind it, and then the Hanged Man. All right. I just get this strong feeling of like someone, maybe like realizing after the fact how strongly they felt about someone, like they're, this could be work related, like someone leaves the job and you realize like how many good times you actually had together with this person and how much light and friendship and fun that they brought to the workplace. And it's like, now that you don't even hear from them, someone could feel this way about you, Gemini. It's like there's this, this feeling of like the fun is over, the party is over. I feel like there's an energy here of like someone realizing how much Gemini like meant to them or did for them, or how strong Gemini was. And now without that there, like maybe you built this person up, or without that strength there, it's like they're significantly feeling that absence. And they know that it's like, because Gemini is building and building up somewhere else. This could be work related. If this is relationship, it's like someone realizing like how much love and support was given to them, and now that it's not there because you're no longer communicating, realizing like what it was, how it made them feel, how strong it made them feel, and having to acknowledge that I feel like this strength is going elsewhere. Like they know that you're giving elsewhere. If this is someone from your past, you may hear from this person and you may be having to tell them, I'm not single. Because they may try to come back with an offer, with the Judgment here too, of like, can we make this work? Because even at the end of it, I think the friendship there, like you guys had a good friendship. If it's work related, it was like a friendship at work, or it's love related. Like they valued how you guys had fun together. Let me know how this resonates, Gemini. 48 minutes. If it doesn't, that's all right. Just check out the other signs in your chart. I hope you stay happy, healthy, and well, and have a great Halloween.